name is Michael Philemon. Dear NGO CEOs, daddies and mommies, things are getting out of hands. It is time to choose where you belong. An adage says it is easy for one person to cook for a community to eat, but if the whole community cooks for one person, the person will die. Please view along each line carefully. This information is for you. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. You have invaded our communities in the name of grant registration. You have sweet-talked our elders, mothers and fathers, youths and children that you will give them money from your gas, the grant handlers that they collected from foreign donors at so time. Whether the grant handlers ask you to collect money for registrations or not, you collected monies for registration, for certificates, for ID cards, t-shirts and caps, transport fare, for sachet water and for ice cream bar, unnecessary payment demands. And you promised them heaven on earth, lands flowing with milk and honey. What you were not told to do, you did it because you feel no authority had control over your activities and no community chiefs and kings and rural and urban men and women can question you. The unquestionable small gods will hail thee. Okay, let's talk about what an NGO stands for from the world's standard. NGO, you are a non-governmental organization, and according to world standard, you are a voluntary group of individuals or organizations, usually not affiliated with any government, that is formed to provide services or to advocate a public policy. I repeat, to advocate a public policy, you are meant to defend the public. Yes, you heard us right. We didn't coin those rules by ourselves, but the International Regulatory Authority on NGOs worldwide, global. But in grant community in Nigeria, very few of you obeys these regulations to be honest and come out to relate with the public who you should be devoted to, and we appreciate you. But you have turned everything upside down. You NGO leaders have turned yourselves to unquestionable gods. You have become money-making ventures or businessmen and women, the easiest money-making factories by extorting the poor masses in the name of over 60 grants in the nation without proof. You have devastated the masses. You have hidden the truth from the masses. I used to think it was a 7 years torment, but hearing Nation Builders NGO CEO talking about 2012, this has been a 10 years torment. Ah, God, where is your face? Ah, God that does not sleep nor slumber. Angels, you are wicked to your bone marrows. Your angel subscribers are dying and you cannot help them, but you can always post their obituaries. God, with all your monies, you cannot pay hospital bills. You have reports, but won't we have reports but won't expose you yet. You have sent our masses to jail from debt because of the promises you made that you couldn't keep nor refund to save them from shame and disgrace. Because of you, faithful members of the public in their streets, homes and communities have been tagged next week disbursement very soon. We are still praying. Ambassadors of dancing shoes, ministers of be patient and remain calm. How won't you remain calm when you have millions in your account to feed your families with? How won't you remain calm when you cannot inquire from ground handlers the truth directly but declare false hopes to your people with the fear that your ground handlers will remove you? You don't even know your simple basic right of freedom of questioning. You have conspired with the fake ground handlers to give the poor downtrodden suffering masses a hypnotic mesmerism of financial stagnation for 10 years. God must fight for our people. You cannot go unpunished for your broad day crimes. We shall publish this post on newspapers. We are about to make you popular in the world. View nation will watch you live and direct. You think we are lying, right? Wait for it. All NGOs in Nigeria in grant community who has registered under all fake or real grants are hereby given a maximum of 3 days from the members of the public to choose where they belong. We are about to take this fight of injustice to another whole new level, no turning back. You are either for the masses from today or you are the enemies of the masses. Some of you are politicians we know. Some of you are ambassadors we know. Some of you are bishops, pastors, reverends, owners of churches, imams, and doctors we know. But how can these great caliber people not know the truth and what is happening in their partnership deal with grant handlers till date, and they remain comfortably quiet, hiding from the wrath of the masses or hiding their crimes? After the masses decide your fate, many of you, your NGO license will be seized and your accounts investigated and frozen. You can't eat your cake and have it back. Choose one. Message to the masses. Dear members of the public, please do not be partial, do not cover up sin, do not cover for anyone. The fight is because of you. Do not be partial. And this is all we can take for now. Thanks, and God bless you, and share, subscribe to our channel. Bye for now, please, okay?